talking about leaks. I don't really like talking about leaks anymore for anything. We're talking about leaks for the MCU, and I know like on my channel I cover leaks for like other shows and all that for the most part, but I really cool down on it. But I mean, we're gonna have to talk about this because this is really important in a way, and we're gonna be like, this stuff is credible apparently, but nevertheless, take it with a grain of salt, because we don't know how this stuff can like, things change when they're in development, when they're writing, so things are going to change a lot. But for the most part, this seems pretty true, because these leaks have been coming out for like weeks. They didn't all just come out all at once. They've been coming out for weeks. That's what makes me think that, oh yeah, this might be a little bit true, because they've been coming out for weeks. They didn't just put them out all at once. And it was leaked on 4chan, and now the post is archived, and apparently everything's coming more and more true and all that. I'll leak the post because someone posted it on Reddit now, and I screenshot the whole thing just in case that gets taken down or it gets deleted. But yeah, I'm gonna link the post. I'm probably gonna like put the post up on here just in case it gets deleted by the time any of you guys get to this video. But we're gonna talk about like only like a couple things in this video, and we're just talking about Spider-Man, because apparently for the future of the MCU, it's gonna be like divided between cosmic things like Doctor Strange. He's more cosmic if you ask me, like Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy, stuff like that. And then you're gonna have the ground level stuff, so that's gonna be more divided, and it's gonna have their own tones apparently, and it's gonna be like kind of their own thing, still connected, because they're not working towards anything at the moment, because Galactus isn't appearing or anything like that until phase 5, so we're not gonna get any of that stuff in phase 4, so that's probably why. And he's not even gonna probably appear until the end of phase 5. So we're probably just gonna get Fantastic Four and X-Men, and probably some Doctor Doom, and that's probably gonna be like that mini arc that they're talking about. And I hope that Doctor Doom isn't one of those characters or villains that just die after they're defeated. I hope that is more like he's a returning, recurring villain, because he's really gonna be important to the MCU in a way during that whole stuff if they do go up against Galactus. And I hope that they do eventually build up to Galactus in the MCU. But I'll talk about that for a different video. But we're going to be talking about Spider-Man, because we got a little bit of leaks for that. Apparently, Norman Osborn is going to be like the ground level main villain of the MCU. So he's going to be the one that Oscorp's going to be the one that bought Stark Tower or Avengers Tower, and we all knew that was going to happen. Like, we all knew that was going on. Like, we either thought it was going to be Reed Richards or Norman Osborn, and the most likely one was Norman Osborn, because they didn't have rights to Fantastic Four or anything like that by the time they would probably start shooting this whole Far From Home movie. So yeah, we're probably gonna get like Easter eggs. I don't think they have like a cast member or anything like that that's gonna be playing Osborn. Or maybe they do, like a secret cast guy, I don't know. But they're probably gonna have like an Easter egg. It's probably like an end credit scene. And that's what I want to talk about. Like, Spider-Man's, his future in MCU is like probably the one I'm most excited about, because he's gonna have such a big deal, like on street level, on the ground level of the MCU. He's gonna be really important, especially since Norman Osborn's coming in. They're probably gonna find a way to connect Peter to Norman Osborn, like Harry and him are like childhood friends, kind of like in Spider-Man PS4, where Harry is like in Europe or something. So they're probably gonna do that, and then save Harry for like another thing. Harry's probably gonna be sick, something like that. But yeah, they were getting Dark Avengers, so that's how Norman Osborn's probably gonna be connected to like that big stuff on the ground level. And I do hope that we get him as like Green Goblin at least before he goes Dark Avengers. But yeah, we know Norman Osborn's gonna be a big deal in Spider-Man's whole whole role in the MCU, his whole story. And then now we know that Mysterio is actually from another Earth, and this was leaked like a week ago, like maybe a couple weeks before this new trailer came out last week. So we know that Mysterio is apparently a villain on the other Earths according to these leaks, which I kind of figured myself already. And he's trying to fill in that whole role of he's trying to fool everybody on this Earth that he's a good guy, because now I guess he knows that Iron Man of this Earth is dead. And it's also a good way to bring Iron Man from another Earth in the future of the MCU, like maybe in the next 20 years, something like that. But yeah, we know that the whole deal with Mysterio, and apparently, I'm not gonna say because this wasn't a part of the leaks. I haven't seen anything like that in those leaks, but there's gonna be like a scene where Chameleon is revealed to be Nick Fury, right? And Chameleon brings Mysterio to Oscorp, right? And then sitting at that table is Adrian Toomes, the guy who's playing Scorpion, Shocker apparently, I think Prowler, which I don't know, cause like how would, I mean, it would make sense if I forgot who Childish Gambino is playing, but whoever he's playing, I mean Aaron Davis, if Aaron Davis wasn't snapped and then let's say Miles was snapped in the MCU, he's probably gonna be turning to crime during that small time of that 5 years and all that. And he's probably older now, so that's probably how they're gonna recast him. Because if you gotta remember, Childish Gambino is probably a pretty expensive actor, so they're probably gonna try and recast him for an older guy. So yeah, that would make sense, and it's gonna be like setting up the Sinister Six. And so I guess you could say like the Sinister Six of the MCU is probably gonna be Mysterio, Vulture, and Scorpion, and Chameleon, and then Prowler, and then Shocker, which isn't really the Sinister Six that I really wanted in the MCU. I was hoping for like Mysterio, Vulture, Scorpion, Rhino, like Sandman or something, and then like maybe Chameleon or like Dr. Octopus. Something like that, because Dr. Octopus is really important, like, to Spider-Man's whole story. So I think it would be really cool to have the Sinister, like, I don't want them to rush the Sinister Six. I want them to really take their time, let the villains get their movies, and then, like, have Sinister Six going on in the background, like, they're all planning to get together one day, but they're, like, working towards it, and there's a mastermind behind it, which is probably going to be, like, Norman Osborn for the most part, and then, you know, it's probably going to be taken over by, let's say, Dr. Octopus. But, like, yeah, that's what's going on with the whole Spider-Man thing. And I really hope that is true. Like that's not a part of the new leaks that we got, but that's definitely like something that would be pretty cool to see. But I don't want to see those villains necessarily. But you know, it would be. I wouldn't have a problem with it. It would be good because that's like the first time we're actually getting a Sinister Six on the big screen. So yeah, that's pretty good. And like Norman Osborn's like expected to appear in like several movies, so he's gonna be like everywhere. And then especially when they get like Kingpin in the MCU, he's probably gonna be connected into that some way. So they're probably gonna have Norman Osborn. Like Spider-Man's gonna like, because Tom Holland said he wants to play at least 20 movies of Spider-Man. He wants to be in at least 20 more movies. And if Sony wants to keep this going, because I don't think they're gonna end it right here. Because we know Amy Pascal left, so they're probably like in this next like year, they're probably gonna be looking for someone to take it over. So depending on who they get take over that whole Spider-Man contract or whatever, we can get a lot more Spidey movies in the MCU, which I really hope happens. I just don't I hope that we get someone that's down for it, and that so they don't really ruin everything. Because like let's say we do get 20 more Spidey movies, you know what they can do with that, and like team up movies between him and Daredevil. There's so much stuff they can do, and it's really exciting to think about it. But yeah, and then they're planning like Young Avengers and like New Avengers. And I'm pretty sure, I'm like 95% sure that Spider-Man's gonna be part of New Avengers. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things going on. Apparently, like, things can change. Because, like, this is, like, stuff that's probably gonna play out all the way up to Phase 6. So, you know, thinking about that, like, things are gonna change definitely. So, we'll see what's gonna happen in the next couple of years. They're gonna have, like, we're gonna learn about, like, all this stuff. Like we're gonna get a lot of stuff. Like we're gonna learn a lot. Let's say in Spider-Man: Far From Home, and then in the next Spider-Man movies and in other movies. I'm just excited. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. I'll probably make another video because there's a lot of other things I want to talk about. But yeah, that's pretty much all for the video. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, and if you want to, you guys can sub because, you know, if you guys enjoyed at least, please sub. But yeah, that's pretty much all. See you guys in the next one. Bye.